Pacing in the Milton Model. This is the Zetetic NLP and Language series. What I'm going to do during this video is, first of all, tell you a story about Milton Erickson and pacing. Secondly, talk about what is pacing and why is it important, with a tip about 2 good words to use. Third, what does pacing current experience mean? Fourth, what is pacing and leading? Then number 5, a little bit about connecting words, followed by number 6, is this the same as what they call the yes set or the yes ladder? So first of all, this is why what we do using the Milton language model is called pacing. It's because Milton Erickson had a client who was unable to stop literally pacing. He was continually walking up and down and he wouldn't stop. So what Milton did was pace, that is walk, with him. And then very gradually Milton started to slow his pace so that he got to a point where he and the client were standing completely still to have their conversation. So that's why what we do with our clients is called pacing. And what is pacing? Well, it's really going along with the other person, joining in with being with them, relaxing into their kind of rhythm. And what is it not about is about agreeing with them or agreement. This is not about agreement. And the 2 words that I was suggesting that you might want to use are respect and appreciate. So with our clients, we're not saying I agree with you, we're saying I respect you, your view, I appreciate you, your view of life. Now, why would we want to do this? Because we want our clients to engage collaboratively with the conversation that we're having with them. We want them to be able to engage in that conversation. So what we do is we move first to where they are. There's a phrase in the Milton model which is called pacing current experience. This is something that you might have come across. And what it means if we're pacing current experience is that we are using undeniable facts, sensory grounded language, behaviourally specific language, the own words of the clients. So we're talking about things which are undeniable rather than opinion, our opinion or their opinion. And then after some time, and when it seems that we have paced sufficiently, we might want to make a lead. So a lead, and I'm thinking of it like in dancing now, a lead is an invitation to go to a better place. Would you like to come with me to a better place? And a better place is a better place as far as the client is concerned, where the client has more choices and more awareness. In a business context, this might be going from where we are now to where we would like to be. When we're making these statements, we may want to use connecting words. Words like and, this would be the obvious one, or while, then, after, during, since. All of those sorts of connecting words so that our statements don't come across too bold, too unconnected. So we may want to use those words. Now, is this the same as the yes set? In one way it is, in another way it isn't. The way in which it is the same is the yes set uses quite often three statements which prompt a yes, followed by one statement which is a suggestion. This is what most people would understand by the yes set. Statement, 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 suggestion. So in a sales context where this first became popular, it might come across something like, it's Thursday, yes. We're at the London Business Breakfast, yes. My name's George, yes. And I'm going to tell you about my great new sales training that you're going to want to attend, yes. So it's like that kind of, the suggestion that comes from George there is not a suggestion of the client going to a place which is better for them. It's George's suggestion about buying something. Now, that's what makes it come across in such a manipulative way. It's not the structure that causes it to come across in a manipulative way. It's the fact that we are being led through those yeses to George's suggestion rather than our own. In contrast, you see, what I might say on a module of an NLP practitioner course that I'm running might be something like, it's day one of this module of the course. We're at the Falmouth Hotel. It's raining. And we're going to have a good time. I'm doing yes, 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 suggestion, same as George was. But I think that the atmosphere of that is different. I think that the feeling of that is different. It feels like there's more space in it, that I'm not just leading to something which is for my advantage, but which I hope is for the advantage of the group in that case, which I hope it is. Or individually, you see, in a therapeutic situation, we might say something like this. The body has a unique way of restoring itself after illness. I'm pausing. I'm not requiring the client to say yes. I'm just pausing. The yes is implied. I mean, a graze or a cut will heal itself at night while we're asleep. Pause. And the less we worry about the problem, the more quickly we'll get better. And we all know that the more that we can relax, the better we feel. If you have found this video useful, please like it, comment or ask a question, or subscribe. And remember, when you use the Milton model, to use it with the zetetic rigor model in mind. Make sure you're recovering information and generating experiential richness for your client.